Allow yourself to lay here on your mat and begin to focus in on the breath coming in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just noticing the sensation of the coolness coming in and the heat coming out. Allowing yourself to just be here without having to force breath after breath, just allowing it to naturally roll in and roll out. A lot like laying at the beach, not expecting the waves to roll in. They just do, much like the breath. Knowing it's innately able to just stroll in easily. Knowing that as we lay on our backs here on our mat, it's where the practice begins. Where it always begins with a simple breath in. And an easy exhale out. One after the other. And then while you're lying here, begin to notice where your breath lands when you breathe in. Does it stay in your chest or drop into your belly? Knowing there's nothing to fix, but just noticing what's happening. As you continue to breathe, can you allow yourself to release your breath down into your belly, easing your way in? Moving things out of the way that keep you from breathing in fully. Whether it's stress or simply lack of noticing. Neither wrong, neither right. Breath in. Open your mouth, let it out. Once more, deep belly breath in. Open your mouth, side out. Take another breath in, stretch your hands out overhead like waking up from a deep sleep. Ready to begin again. Make your way falling over to your right side. Noticing the control you can have on your breath, that it comes in and out. And the steady pace that we have can follow us even as we begin to move. It's simply a moment of noticing it. When you're ready, come into an easy seat, allowing yourself to take your time. Take a deep breath in, puff your chest forward, roll your shoulders down your back, exhale. Noticing that the breath stayed the same, it's simply a different feeling as we move through the body. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms overhead. Bring your hands into heart center. Starting practice with a deep breath in and the sound of Om. Breathe in. Inhale, reach up, interlace your hands. Press your fingertips towards the sky. And then keep your hips pressing down, drop your hands over to the left side, creating a moon shape in your sides. Gaze can stay forward or look up underneath of your armpit. Press down through your right hip. Fingertips stretch towards the left side of the room. Come back up to center. Inhale, breathe in tall, and then drop over to the other side. Hips root down. Breath brings you in. Allowing each breath to bring in space for you to grow. And each exhale allowing you to settle in a little bit more each time. Come back up to center. Bring your hands back to heart center. Drop your shoulders. Come back to your breath. Place your hands on your knees. A moment to just sit and breathe, noticing the feeling. Then slowly take circles with your head, bringing out your neck, walking it one way, taking it as big or as small as you'd like. Then slowly begin to go the other way. Remembering to just breathe, even when the movements begin. And then bring your head back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Press your shoulders in towards one another, opening up the chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead, plant them in front of you, come into tabletop pose. Press your shins down into the mat. Drop your belly, cow pose. Inhale. Exhale, round your back, cat pose. Allowing the inhale to drop your belly. Exhale to round your back. And then moving between the two at your natural breath. Inhale to drop. Exhale to push away. Not focusing on how many times it happens, but just moving with the breath. Go once more, drop your belly. Round your back. Come into a straight spine. Right hand reaches up to the sky, draw it underneath your left, thread the needle. Hips sink back over your knees. Left hand can extend out overhead. Take Take a deep breath in, feel the ribs expand. Exhale, find length once more. Inhale, ribs expand, allowing you to settle in. Let it go. Your hand's not already there. Bring your left hand back underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, right arm goes to the sky. Exhale, bring it back to the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, wrap it underneath the right. Thread it through. Same thing on this side. Sink your hips back. Lengthen through your ribs with each breath in. Allowing the breath in to bring the length as the exhale allows you to deepen in. Bring your right hand back under your right shoulder if it's not there. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, bring it back to the mat. Keep your hips where they are. Begin to crawl your hands out in front of you. Drop your chest to the mat, puppy pose. Inhale. Exhale, chest falls a bit deeper. And then go again, breathe in. Let it go. Settling in where it feels best. Inhale, slowly pull your chest towards your hands, laying onto your belly. Extend your hands out overhead, lengthening towards the front and back of the room, just holding in this space in the middle. Feel your breath press against the mat with a deep breath in. Exhale allows you to sink into the mat. Deep breath in, hands begin to press towards the ceiling. Feet meet, Superman. Pull in through the belly button. Palms face the sky. Lower down. This time, right hand, left foot lifts up. Pressing through the heel and palm. Inhale to find length through the two. Exhale, draw your belly button in for support. Inhale, reach further. Exhale, belly button draws in. Once more, breathe in. Lower down, exhale, come back to the mat. Inhale, left arm, right leg lifts. Inhale to stretch, exhale to support. Sometimes when we hold in these places, we tend to hold our breath. So can you allow the breath to just easily come in? Once more, breathe in. Lower down. Head drops to the mat. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Drop your feet back to the mat. Take your arms, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Stay here. Begin to press up into your fingertips, elbows draw towards the sky. Lift your chest by extending through your arms. King Cobra. Slowly bend your elbows, come back down to the mat. Inhale, extend your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, come back down. Once more, inhale, hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, ribs draw in towards your spine. Then take your gaze over your left shoulder. Come back to center and over to the right. Come back to center, lower it down. Slowly lower your left elbow down to the mat, hand flattens on the left side. Keeping a tent in the right hand, draw your right elbow towards the sky, bend your right knee. Draw your right foot towards your left elbow, twisting through the upper body. Finding an opening in the shoulders, breathe in. Exhale, deepen. You can keep your left arm bent, or you can come out and then straighten it to go back in for more deeper stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly twist back to center. Set both hands back to the mat. Tent your left fingertips. Press the fingertips down. Palm of your hand pulls towards the sky. Left elbow draws to the ceiling. Right arm lays flat on the mat with a 90-degree bend. Bend your left leg, draw your left foot towards your right elbow. Settle in here. Challenging ourselves to sit in poses with just our breath. Challenging ourselves to come back to the breath when the mind starts to wander. And using this as the foundation to start slow and then to move from there. Being able to move from a place of peace and stillness controlled by breath, rather than just simply running away without the breath there to guide us. Slowly come back to center. Both elbows drop to the mat, hands flatten. Press your palms behind you. Drop your hands, pull them towards the back of the room. Locust pose. Heart lifts, palms press to the ceiling, heels press up as well. Lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands under your shoulders, lift up, up dog. Press down into your feet, hover your knees over the mat. Breathe in, heart pulls forward. Exhale, ribs draw in around the spine. Inhale, sink your hips back, down dog. Inhale, heels draw towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw them back down to the mat. Go once more, deep breath in. Exhale. And slowly begin to step your feet forward into forward fold. Allow yourself to hang heavy. Grab for your elbows, ragdoll. Inhale. Exhale allows you to deepen into it. Stay still or swing side to side. Come back to center if you're not already there. Release your hands, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, arms stretched towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, press your heart forward. Exhale, bend halfway, hands draw towards the ceiling overhead. Bringing out the shoulders, allowing yourself to breathe in. Exhale, release your hands, fold. Halfway lift. Fold again. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank. Hold here, breath comes in. Exhale, draw your belly button in. Press down into your right hand and left foot. Lift your right heel. And then maybe play around with lifting your left hand as well. Drop back down to plank. This time switch over, right hand extends, left heel lifts. Drop them back down, lift your hips, down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, allow yourself to lengthen through your heels to the mat. Allow your head to hang heavy. No need to hold it here. Allowing space for whatever is no longer serving you, the things that have been stuck on your back, to allow them to roll off. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, step up, meet your hands. Halfway lift. Draw your shoulders down your back. Belly button draws in. Inhale, draw the crown of your head towards the front of the room, staying in your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Come back down, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Heart pulls through, inhale, up dog. Exhale, send your hips back, down dog. Holding here for a breath, allowing it to come in and out. And slowly make your way towards your hands. Halfway lift, fold. Reach up. Come back down. Sit back, chair pose. Sink your weight into your heels. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Allow your inhale to stretch your fingertips forward and hips back. Exhale, draws your belly button in to support you. Once more, inhale, stretch and expand. Exhale, belly draws in. Once more, deep breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands plant, step back, plank to chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, send it back, hips lift. Bring your toes to touch, right heel lifts. Draw it into your nose, inhale. Hold here. Deep breath in, extend your leg back. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, swing your leg through. Reach up, inhale, warrior one. Make space for your hips as you need. Inhale, arms rise towards the ceiling. Exhale, ribs draw in to support the space of your spine and hips. Allow yourself to press down into both feet. Heart lifts forward, inhale. Exhale, drop your hands, send it back, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Draw it in, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in, step it through, warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink into it here. Allow yourself to show up, present in the body as you breathe here. Allowing yourself to just breathe. Inhale once more, heart pulls forward. Exhale, drop your hands, step back, flow through. Chaturanga. Up dog to down. Bring your feet to touch the back of your mat. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bring it in, exhale. Kick it back. Bend your knee, press your right foot towards the left side of your mat. Inhale, right leg extends, bring it back down. Left leg comes up. Draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, bend, open your knee. Left foot presses towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, left leg straightens, drop it down to the mat, step up, meet your hands. Halfway lift, full. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, full. Halfway lift, full. Sit it back, chair pose. Coming back into the breath to hold you here. Holding here in your body and out of the thoughts that show up. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist over to the right. Inhale. Feel as if your crown of your head and hips are drawing away from one another. Exhale, belly button pulls in. Inhale, come back to center. Come up to standing, reach up tall. Sink back in, hands to heart. Chair pose. Hands pressed behind you, hover your chest over your thighs. Come up onto your toes. Forward fold, heels stay lifted. Drop your heels, let it go. Exhale, hug. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands plant, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, send it back. Toes come to touch, right heel lifts. Step it through, crescent lunge, reach up. Inhale. Press down into both legs. Inhale, arms reach up tall. Exhale, bend your left knee, hover the mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale, hold here. Deep breath in as you stay where you are. Drop your left knee, untuck your left toes. Hips press forward. Frame your hands, sink your weight back. rock your right foot, left and right. Moving it from the hip, keeping the ankle locked. Almost like you're waving to what's in front of you. Press your weight back into your right foot. Hands frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes. Lift your left knee. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Open arm, twist to the right. Inhale, draw your inner thighs in. Exhale, fingertips expand. Inhale, pull your left arm forward. Exhale, reverse. Drop your left hand behind your head. Right hand comes to your left thigh. Inhale, drop your left hand to the mat. Twist open to the right. Press down into your right foot. Crawl your left hand slightly in front of it. Press up. Reverse half moon. Inner thighs draw in. Open arm twisting to the right. Drop your right hand, left heel to the sky, standing splits. Feet to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fold. Inhale, come up to stand. Come back, exhale. Inhale, halfway. Fold, sit back, chair pose. Finding the push and pull from hands to hips. Hands come to heart, twist to the left. Belly draws in. Spine lengthens. Allow yourself to sit here with your breath. Acknowledge any thoughts that show up as simply that, just thoughts. Like as long as you can breathe, you can do yoga. Deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, twist back to center, reach up to standing. Hips press forward. Sink back, chair pose, hands to heart. Inhale, press your hands behind you, hover over your thighs. Press up onto your toes, heels lift. Fold forward, heels stay lifted. Sink your heels down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back, flow through. Inhale brings you to up dog. Exhale to down. Toes come to touch, left heel lifts, inhale. Exhale, step it through, crescent lunge, reach up, inhale. Finding your support, the mat beneath you. Press both feet down. Inhale, fingertips stretch overhead. Exhale, drop your right knee to hover the mat. Press back up, inhale. Exhale, drop in, hover. Inhale, press up. Exhale, hover, hold. Take a breath in here. Exhale, drop your right knee fully, untuck your right toes. Press your hips forward. Drop your hands to frame your left foot, sink your weight back. Half split. Hips stay over your knee. Left leg keeps an easy bend in the right leg. Left leg. Stay here and just allow yourself to breathe in and fold over. Or find find gentle moving, waving your left foot back and forth. Ankle stays locked. And testing out what feels best for you here. Press back into your left foot. Both feet frame your left foot. Right toes tuck, right knee hovers. And lifts off the mat. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Twist open to the left. Inhale, right arm pulls forward. Cartwheel your hands back, reverse. Left hand drops on your right thigh. Right hand pulls behind you. Belly button draws in. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your right hand to the mat. Twist open to the left side. Walk your right hand out in front of your left leg. Kick up, reverse half moon. Inhale, lifts you up high. Exhale, support your center. Left hand drops to the mat, standing split. Right heel lifts up, inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale, stretch through the right toes. Drop your foot down, exhale, let it go. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold over. Release your peace fingers and then place the palms of your hands underneath your feet. Gorilla pose. Release your hands, step your feet out wide to the edges of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back. Yogi squat, Malasana. Flexibility, you can sink in, or for strength, press down into your feet to lift your hips a little higher. Remembering to just breathe. Hands can stay at your heart or reach overhead. Drop your hands to the mat, lift your hips, shake it up. Step your feet back in under your hips, halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, reach up slowly, come up to standing, arms stretch overhead. Hands come to meet at prayer overhead. Hips press to the left, hand drops to the right. Come back up to center, over to the other side. Come back up to center, drop your hands to your sides. Mountain pose. Shoulders draw down your back. A moment to just breathe. Allowing the breath to come in as you notice the sensation of your body. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Shift your weight into your right foot. Eagle pose, left leg wraps over. Left arm comes under the right. Draw everything in towards the midline of your body, wrapping around. Sit your weight back into your heel. Inhale, unravel your arms. Stretch them up overhead. And then draw your hands behind you. Chest hovers over your knees. Unwrap your left leg and kick it out behind you. Step back, crescent lunge, reach up. Open up, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Open arm twist to the left, expanding through the fingertips. Left hip feels as if it's pulling towards the sky. Inhale, come back up to standing. Turn your toes in to face one another. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold at your hips. Wide leg forward fold. You can stay here still, or you can play around with moving your hips, walking your hands to one side and the other, or playing around with changing your perspective. Maybe just resting your hands on the mat, or press down into your forearms to come into an inversion. Knowing there's no right, no wrong, just what is. Allowing yourself to just be here with each breath. Bring your hands back underneath if you lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. And then slowly begin to rise up all the way to standing. Arms stretch overhead and then turn your toes to face 12 o'clock. The front of the room. Hip width distance apart. Fold over your right leg. And step your left leg forward, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Slowly come back up to standing. Press down into both feet. Fingertips stretch overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands fall down by your sides, mountain pose. Shift your weight over into the left foot, eagle pose. Right leg wraps over, right arm wraps under. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink your weight back. Inhale, unwrap your arms. Press your hands behind you as your chest hovers your knees. And wrap your legs, right leg kicks behind you. Drop in, crescent lunge, reach up. Open up, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Cartwheel your hands. Slowly come up to standing. Turn your toes away from one another. Sink back, high goddess. Hands come to your thighs. Drop your right shoulder in. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, drop your left shoulder. Come back to center. Arms stretch out. Stay with a bend in your knees. Whew. Bend your elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten your legs and arms. Exhale, sit back into it. Bend your arms and knees. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale, sink, hold here. Belly button draws in. Inhale, come up to stand, turn your toes to the front of the room. Hip width distance apart, fold forward. Right foot steps forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Drop your knees. Sit up onto your knees, arms stretch up overhead, inhale. Exhale, bring your bottoms of your hands to where the jeans, pockets of your jeans would be. Elbows draw in. Shoulders squeeze to your spine. Begin to press your chest forward. Hips press forward as well. Camel pose. Finding a gentle back bend as you press your hips forward and shins down into the mat. Hands can stay at the pockets or can drop to your ankles, whatever works for you. Slowly come back up, sit back onto your heels. Swing your feet around, coming to staff pose, legs out in front. Sits bones drive down into the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Drop your hands off to the left side, outside your left leg. And then swing your feet behind you. So you're facing the left side of your mat. On your hands and knees. Slowly begin to bring your hands underneath of you as you step your knees out wide. And then stack your ankles underneath your knees. Opening up your hips for frog pose. You can use the wall to line yourself up to press back in your hips. As you slowly sink into frog pose. Staying up on your hands or diving in deeper onto your forearms. Knowing this is where the breath comes in the most. When the moving is done and there's just a matter of being and breathing. Allowing yourself the ability to just be here. Not in the past or in the future, but right here. As you're here supported by your mat, accompanied by your breath. Nothing else to do. Nothing to fix or change, simply to be. To notice and see. Slowly begin to army crawl your way out. No graceful way, just simply bring your belly to the mat. Knees bend behind you. And windshield wiper them, letting them fall side to side. And then swing your way around to come onto your back, laying here on your mat. Bend your knees. Step your feet out to the edges of your mat. And then drop your knees in towards one another. Another release of the hips in a different way. Draw your knees into your chest. Hug them in, and then extend your left leg out to the mat. Right knee drops out to the right side. Inhale, bring it into center, and then cross it over to the left side. Keeping your right shoulder heavy connected to the earth. Knowing it's not how far you twist, but how the twist serves your body. Inhale to lengthen through your spine to find space. Exhale to allow your twist to deepen. Slowly bring your right knee back into your chest at center. Left knee draws in, hug both in. Right leg extends. Drop your left knee out to the left. Inhale, draw it into center, and then bring it across your body over to the right. Slowly come back into center. Hug your knees in, grab the inner arches of your foot. Happy baby. Feel your lower back pull towards the mat. Knees draw towards the ceiling. When you're ready from here, draw your knees in. Hugging everything in for a deep breath in, serving the body with gratitude. And exhale to release down to be held by the earth. A surrender to just be with your breath. Slowly start to bring your attention to the earth beneath you. Noticing where you land on it. Allowing yourself to feel supported and held as you take a deep breath in. Open your mouth side out. Allow yourself to breathe in what you need, to receive what it is that you need. And to exhale to release that which you don't. And when you're ready, slowly fall over to your left side. A moment to just be. Make your way as you want to an easy seat. Allow your shoulders to draw down your back. For your breath to stay steady. Inhale, reach up overhead, hands come to touch. And draw them into heart center. Closing our practice with the sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. The breath in me sees and hears the breath in you. Till we meet again. Namaste. Well, thanks for joining. Hopefully getting some nice breathing in always helps me kind of reset my day. So hopefully you felt that too.